I'm Peter Cordwell, and this is Alfie
Chikali.
Chikali. What a name, eh? And we're here in London for a quick and lovely chat.
50 years since you were playing for VPS.
Yes.
Amazing. There's another Englishman there. And am I right in saying that you were the first foreign player to play for VPS?
In Finland, I think.
First foreign player to play in Finland?
Well, the first English player.
Wow. Okay.
If you could call me a player.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right. So, when did you go? How did you go? How did it all happen?
I went in 1975 after talking to someone called Eric Batty, a football journalist who recommended Finland. He didn't recommend France or Germany, so I gave it a go. And going to Vasa and VPS, as I think you're finding, Alfie, was just wonderful. I've got friends to this day. If there's a knock on the door, it might be a Finn, you know.
Yeah.
50 years later.
Landing or getting to Vasa in the mid-70s, what was your first kind of impression?
I did wonder what the hell I'd done, because I hadn't been a professional in England, so I did wonder what I'd got myself into.
Yeah.
You know, I remember driving from the airport, and at the airport there were people taking pictures from the local papers, and I thought,
What's going
who's
on?
that? And it turned out to be me, you know. I got an injury early on.
A bit like me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 months. 5 games into the season, or 8 weeks or something. But no, back so injury. What did you do?
I had a bad foot. I think it was the right foot, which is no good anyway. And I remember before one game, the club doctor gave me an injection, which made no difference whatever. But I eventually played my first game in Mikkeli, I think it was, Mikkeli, and scored the equaliser.
On debut.
Yeah, on debut.
Fantastic.
Of all the goals I scored, I didn't see it go in the back of the net.
I'm sure.
But it was just wonderful. It was just wonderful.
It's amazing.
Over to you now.
No, I want to know, I know they want to know.
I'm the journalist.
Okay, I know you're the journalist, but they want to know about you, not about me.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. The thing that appeals to me most about your story is I read this fantastic article that you've written for 100 Years
Right.
book, and you said, I think you used the words, why was VPS, who had just been promoted, want to bring over,
Yes.
you know,
Half-assed.
Englishman?
Yeah.
I mean, it obviously appeals to me massively. You know, is it kind of exactly the same? You know, why would VPS want to bring over a university kid when they've just gone on a 17-game unbeaten streak?
Yeah.
And qualified for Europe? It's you know, in some ways there's synchronicity there. Which is
And Yake, who was a lovely man, a very good player, said, "Ichko, take your man." I said, "No, you take my man, and I do the attacking." And after that first goal, he came up to me in the coach. He was a very serious man. You good player, you know.
that's the seal of
So
approval.
yeah, it was.
And so how did it feel fitting? You know, obviously there's no way you knew any Finnish. How did it feel fitting into the team? And did many of the guys speak English like they do today?
They did.
They
Yeah,
did.
they
Okay,
did.
that's amazing. And
Yeah.
it sounds like you made friends for life there. You know,
Oh,
2 years there.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's really amazing.
Yeah.
Really
A load came, half a dozen players came over for my 60th birthday, stayed at a local hotel, and I've been back 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Once I went back, I thought I'll go back by land. Again, a whim that went horribly wrong. It's impossible.
By land.
It's impossible. By land.
How long did it take you?
I left on Wednesday and arrived on Sunday.
Do you think a lot's changed about Barca since then?
Well, I haven't been for 10 years. No, I think it's probably
Yeah.
a very friendly place, you know.
Amazing.
You know.
Yeah, I guess finally, kind of what I want to know is, have you got any favourite memories? Anything that really kind of stays with you today?
Oh,
Anything you,
well,
when
the
you
goal.
think-
The goal.
First one?
No.
The goal. The goal.
Dromel.
Okay,
Do-
I read about
do you
this.
know
I read about
Dromel?
this. I don't, but
The funny thing was, I picked up the ball about 10 yards inside our half. And some way, Kaiska was 10 or 15 yards ahead of me. So, like all good players, I played it and followed it, you know,
Yeah.
obviously.
Give it
And
a go.
he gave me a lovely touch back and could see I was going to shoot from 10, he thinks it was 10 metres inside
Inside their half.
Inside their half. Then it was a Finnish national goalkeeper. And he shouted out, "Pete School, don't shoot!" And by then I'd made up my mind and I whacked him.
So, you know,
And he was on the penalty spot and he went, back down.
was it just like a rocket, or
It
did you
was-
lob him?
Well, it had to be a rocket from
Yeah,
that
yeah.
distance.
But a bit of both.
And it hit the top of the net as well. It was still going. It was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it was.
And what made you want to shoot? It was just instinct in the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Saw the ball drop, loved
Yeah.
the touch,
Yeah,
bang.
hold on to this.
Yeah.
On that note,
Yes. This has been
What a
the
player.
legend, Peter
no,
Poolbell.
he's a legend.
No, this is the legend, Peter Poolbell. Thank you, VPS fans.